Hi guys, my name is Yazan, and obviously this isn't gonna be another music video reaction. Instead, this is kind of like a vlog or whatever you want to call it, or just me wanting to vent out how I feel. So, where to begin? First off, if you've been following old K-pop, I guess you have a clue about what's going on with T-ara. If not, then let me give you a rundown. First of all, like in the past few days, there were like posts about some members of T-ara like insulting the other member Hwayoung or intimidating her, like bullying her, whatever it's called. Basically, it's every single member against Hwayoung except Kree. Kree, I can't remember. I don't even know how to pronounce her name. Every member against Hwayoung, who's the main rapper of the band, except Kree. Like, she was like the only innocent one. Even Boram, like imagine. Boram was even like kind of semi-bullying Hwayoung. It didn't seem to me as bullying, but whatever. And then there was this huge announcement by CCM saying that that they're going to announce something huge in 2 days' time, which was like around 2 days ago. And I'm like, okay, probably like I was thinking about for some reason I was thinking that T-ara's problems were like different from CCM, so I was like, okay, CCM's probably gonna like announce they're probably gonna debut in America or something, or they're like accepted in some variety show. Like I was trying to keep positive, okay. Then suddenly today I woke up this morning. Just I have to like it's kind of a habit where I just check all K-pop. Like it's like a morning ritual. The moment I get up, check all K-pop. Then there was this huge texts, which is kind of impossible to which is kind of impossible not to see. Hwayoung leaving T-ara. My first reaction was okay. I was still in shock, and my first reaction was literally like, "What? What? Why? What just happened? How come?" Like, I was still so confused. Like, they didn't give any hints except T-ara's petty fight. Like, honestly, like, I love T-ara, but that was just seriously childish. Like, wow. Like, my first reaction was like, seriously? Just because they had like a public, like, no, you couldn't even say public. For God's sake, how can people fight on Twitter? Like, it's just kind of ridiculous. But anyways, and then I started like, for example, researching. Then I started researching basically what happened before, like in 2 days' time. Because I honestly like after I read the petty fight what was happening between T-ara, I was like, this is just silly. So I'm just gonna like skip this all off or like just leave it alone. And then I was just searching through all of them, and then things such as Boram started unfollowing Hwayoung popped out, and the girls started hating Hwayoung because of some concert happened in Budokan, and which is in Japan. And then came out posts like saying that CCM reveals a dark side of Hwayoung, even though they said in a previous post that they weren't going to reveal anything about Hwayoung or their company, so they can keep it private, and that they let Hwayoung out or off or whatever with no conditions, so that she doesn't have to pay to leave or something. But honestly, it seems as if CCM kicked her off rather than her leaving by her own choice. But honestly, like, what? Why? Anyways, then CCM just left another post. Honestly, this is just so confusing. I just read it once and I'm like, well, like, seriously, I'm gonna like leave a link down in my description box. Basically, of all the posts I'm like reading, it's just confusing as hell. Like, if someone has a better explanation to give to me, feel free. And then there came like loads and loads of posts saying that fans are demanding T-ara be taken off like concerts and be taken off. Like one member, Yoonjong, who I love by the way, like she was supposed to take off. That they wanted to take her off. We Got Married or something, and ugh. And then there was this one post by some Twitter channel, whatever it's called, by SPS or PDS or something like that, that they want to like remove a T-ara from their channel or whatever, and that this may result in T-ara flopping in their concert or whatever. Why? Like this? I still don't understand what the hell's going on. Like, what did Hwayoung do? Like, they're still being so vague about it. Like, we're not even sure if it's Hwayoung's fault or T-ara's fault or the CCM's fault, which I'm sure it's CCM's fault. I'm sure if it was just a problem between the girls, I'm sure just lock them in a room, which is soundproof, and just let them vent all their problems out. But when CCM just okay, I remember. Okay, no wait, I remember this one explanation CCM gave about that some staff were like complaining about Hwang or something, and they were saying that they were crying about her or from her or whatever, and that she was like kind of cursing at them, and she was like kind of causing a scene or something. And there was also this other situation where when they were at the music bank just after the Budokan concert, that Hwang suddenly decided she didn't want to perform live on the music bank, and Hyomin and I think Yoon Jung, they had to remember her lines, and there were only two groups before them, so they were like really in a rush. And due to this rush, Hyomin had to like she made a mistake due to how stressed she was and how tired. And I'm like, okay, this seemed kind of petty from Hwoyoung's part, but it's not enough justification to kick her out of the group. And I don't know, like there seemed more posts about netizens like digging up evidence of Hwoyoung being bullied. Like, yeah, good job, like making sure T-ara gets the fall. I they put out like these weird evidence of like, for example, like Soyeon, whatever. Like she was just I don't even like it's just so silly to say. Like honestly, I still don't get it. Ugh. Well, anyways, due to all this, basically what happened after this, due to this huge controversy, which, wow, I can't believe KKS, which is the CEO of CCM, didn't see coming, was basically in their next concert, which T-ara was supposed to hold, I think their own solo concert, basically everyone who bought the tickets kind of returned it except 600 people. So we're not sure if it's going to be the concert is going to be a flop or something. Well, wow, that's going to be like a huge wake-up call to them. Ugh. Honestly, I just wish they can't make this announcement in like 2 days' time and just expect all the fans like, okay, we don't care, we love T-ara, whatever they are. You can't just do that. Like fans, they develop a bond with the members, and I honestly started to like Hwayoung. Like back in the days of why are you being like this in Roly Poly, like she didn't have that much personality, you can say. But then when they start promoting Cry Cry and Lovey Dovey, she honestly seemed more interesting. Like she seemed more of like an awesome person to know and to love as a fan, basically. And this is why like you just can't expect fans to like react kindly and like love T-ara no matter what happens. Honestly, I don't even know how they didn't even see any of this coming. Like, did they know they were going to go through this huge controversy and go through so many trouble? Basically, the girls are in trouble. Like, almost everyone are demanding their heads. Like, they want Jiyeon out of that casting crew, whatever drama it was. They want Yoon Jung out of We Got Married, whatever that is. And honestly, I feel so bad for them. Like, I'm sure, like, okay, for the people who are saying that Hwayoung is probably like giving the other girls a hard time, I'm sure the other girls can handle it. Like Hwayoung is basically like the second youngest, but after Jiyeon, so I'm sure the girls can like handle her. Like they could at least, in some weird way, discipline her or something. But I'm still kind of confused. I'm honestly disappointed. Like, who would expect their favorite? Like, who would honestly expect this to happen to their favorite band? Like, wow. Just wow. Like, ugh. I honestly hope like T-ara doesn't disband or anything, because I honestly like they're one of those. Okay, probably many people don't like them right now, but especially the queen. Like, okay, there's this the fan club of T-ara's queens, and wow, if you could see how many like anti-queens just happens out of just after this controversy. Like I don't even know why they even paid for to join the fan club if they're just gonna like go against them just the moment they heard Hwayoung was gonna be leaving the group. Ugh. Honestly, I still feel so disappointed. Like they could have handled this so much better. Like And mind you, I just like read about this an hour ago, and hopefully, like the CEO sees this and realize, okay, like and realizes that just how upset the fans are. Like, honestly, I'm proud to call myself like an not a fanatic, but a true fan, I guess. Like, I love T-ara no matter what happens to them. Like, okay, sure, after this, I'm kind of pissed off at them, but I don't know, like, I'm gonna keep supporting. Like, I love their music. Like, their music, I'm sure, is never gonna change. If anything, after this controversy, it has to even get better to like make the fans even love them even more. Honestly, I loved Hwayoung. Like, her parts, like basically Mirror and Love, and especially Day by Day, like those are awesome. Like, I don't even know how they're gonna replace it. Imagine if they take Hwayoung's twin sister and then from $5 and just replace her there. That's gonna be some huge betrayal. Honestly, I don't even have anything else to say. Like, what do you guys think? Like, honestly, like, this just seems way too petty. Like, I honestly can't even imagine what Hyun's feeling right now. Like, I'm sure that she's probably either extreme, like, she's in extreme depression, or she's, like, in extreme joy. Like, ha ha ha, I got so much out of this, I don't even have to deal with the girls anymore. Ugh. So, yeah, like, hope I didn't bore you with my ranting or vlog or whatever it's called. So, have a nice day, and uh, just guys, like, don't judge T-ara just from this action. Like, I'm sure they're nice girls in some twisted, weird way after this happened. Like, I don't even know how they let Hwayoung out of the group. Like, I'm sure they could have protested or done something like, if you kick her out, you're supposed to kick all of us out with like together. I'm sure, but then again, probably Hwayoung was, I don't know, kind of a bitch or something. So this is the problem when the ban isn't open to the public. Like, the public doesn't even know how to feel or react. Like, it's either you have to take two extremes, either like hate T-ara or love T-ara after this. Like, you can't be in between because you don't even know who they are. You don't even know how the people like. I give up. Ranting over. Have a nice day.